Hello and welcome to Yoga Therapy made possible by UCLA Health's Integrative Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie and I'm here to be your guide for the next 30 minutes as we explore our ability to release tension, to release tightening and squeezing and clenching. This is what the body does automatically like a reflex. So we come to the mat consciously to practice the opposite, to consciously incorporate the techniques we can practice to rest, digest, and renew. So started either on the chair or sitting on the floor on a mat, entirely up to you. We come to a seated posture. Wherever you are, pull the flesh away from the sitting bones so that the tailbone gets a really good connection to the earth. If you're sitting on the chair, make sure that your feet are hip width distance apart, the knees right on top of the ankles. And if you're sitting on the floor, make sure the feet are active so the toes are pointing upward toward the sky. Wherever you are, push the tailbone into whatever is underneath it. And you'll feel a natural lengthening as you slightly tuck the tail. The pelvis tilts slightly upward. Shoulders on top of ears, ears on top of hips, head on top of the heart. And let's use the breath today to help us center. Your hands can be resting on your thighs, down by the side of the body, maybe even alternating, whatever works. And begin consciously breathing in and out through the nostrils. With the inhale, the belly comes away from the spine, and with the exhale, the belly pulls back. Continue on your own, choosing a rhythm and a pace. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils instead of the mouth, which is what we do when we're stressed. With the breath initiating in the abdominal region, keeping it from initiating in the chest and through the mouth, which is how we breathe, once again, when we are in distress, real or perceived. The body reacts the same way. 30 more seconds of focusing on your ability to participate in the respiratory system. So this act alone is an overriding of the survival instinct. From here, either staying with the legs extended if you're on the floor, or you can cross the legs coming into Sukhasana, into easy pose, or if you're on the chair, make sure you have this neutral spine. And with your inhale, we're going to pop forward. The chin leads. And with your exhale, reverse it. Chin comes toward the heart. Continue on your own. With the inhale, extending. With the exhale, flexing and folding. Release the tongue and the jaw. Let the shoulders be soft, yet active. One more, just like this. And return to neutral. If you're sitting with your legs crossed, recross. And notice that you chose the easier way. With your next inhale, lift the chin up toward the ceiling. Open the mouth. And with the exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Let's do a few more of these. Inhale, open. And exhale, close and tuck. Continuing. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, keep the chin here as you use the weight of the head to release tension in the back of the neck. Holding the pose, but not holding the breath. On your next inhale, return the head to the neutral position. And exhale. Inhale, lift tall in the spine. Exhale, bring the left ear toward the left shoulder. And here you have the option of sliding the right hand underneath the hip or underneath the leg. Trying to create space here between the right ear and the right shoulder. Eyes can be opened or closed. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, tilt the chin so that the chin comes toward the left shoulder. Breathing, maybe even feeling this in the upper back. Release the tongue. One more opportunity here. Take a deep inhale, nostrils, and exhale, tilt the chin again, this time looking all the way up and toward the right. And breathing. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release as you return to the neutral seated posture. And let's compare right side of neck and right shoulder to left side of neck and shoulder. Does one feel longer, tighter, warmer, denser? Maybe a sense of tingling or a wave. And we're practicing a gap here, practicing patience. And once again, if you're seated in Sukhasana, recross. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, this time left ear comes to left shoulder. Tilting the head. And here you have the option of keeping the left hand where it is. Maybe slide it underneath the hip or the thigh. Right ear toward the right shoulder. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, tilt the head so that the chin comes toward the right shoulder. Breathing in and out. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, last time, tilt the head, looking up toward the left. Eyes opened or closed and breathing. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release to the neutral position. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale through the mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more on your own. With your next inhale, circle sweep, reach the arms up and clasp the hands. We're going to bring these hands to the back of the head. Take a deep inhale here. And with your exhale, once again, apply a light pressure so that the chin comes to the chest, the elbows stay wide. Breathing in and out, not too much pressure, not too little. On your next inhale, return to neutral. And on your exhale, open the elbows, lift the chin up, letting the head rest in the cradle that you've created with the clasped fingers. And breathe. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release and return to the neutral seated posture. Inhale, nostrils. Sigh it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more on your own. Every exhale, releasing muscle tension. Last one. With your next inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold the shoulders here, pinched up toward the ears. 2, 3, 4, 5. And with your exhale, drop the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale and side out. 2 more like that. Inhale, pinch them up as high as they'll go. 3, 4, 5. Hold. Not holding the breath, but holding the pose. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and sigh it out. Last one. Inhale and hold. Here is tension. Inhale and exhale, release. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Rotating the shoulders now forward and up. Exhale, back and down. You can keep your hands on your knees, on your thighs. Maybe bring the thumbs back behind the shoulders, bending in the elbow. And let's head in the opposite direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. So when we practice yoga therapy, we're not just treating the area that we're focusing on, we're treating the neighbors as well. So neck and shoulders. One more in this direction. As you bring the hands to the side of the chair or to the floor. With your next inhale, circle and sweep the right arm up. And exhale, we're going to reach toward the left. We're going to hold this pose. So the right hip may want to pop up. You want to make sure that right hip stays down. If you're on the floor, the left hand is pushing into the ground. You can be on an upside down teacup or on the palm. And if you're in the chair, grabbing onto the side of the chair, we're practicing forgiving limbs here so that right arm doesn't have to be completely straight. There can be a little bend. And if you want to straighten it, you can do it without hyperextending, without making it into a line. Let's look down at the floor. Take a deep inhale and exhale, look straight ahead. Inhale here and exhale, look all the way up. Wherever you are, let's take 3 deep inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, reach both arms up, tap at the top, and exhale, come to the opposite side. Watch that left hip. Push the right hand down or grabbing on if you're in the chair. Reaching the left hand toward the right, looking down at the earth. Inhale and exhale, look straight ahead. Inhale and exhale, look all the way up. Breathing in and out, 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, press the palms together, hands at the heart. With your inhale, open into a W shape. Lift the chin, fingers spread wide. And with your exhale, clasp the hands, push away chin to the chest. This is your posture. So it's similar to the cat and cow that we opened with. And see if you can't find a little bit more range of motion here. With the inhale, we open. And with the exhale, we flex and fold. One more like this. And return to the neutral position. If you're on the ground with the legs crossed, extend the legs long. And let's all readjust here so that the tailbone, it has really good sense of connection and pressure. Make sure you're sitting up as tall as you can. For sun salutations, you can practice in the chair, you can practice seated on the mat, or you can practice standing. With your inhale, circle sweep, reach the arms up. And with your exhale, fold, hinging at the hip. With your inhale, come halfway up with the hands face each other. And with your exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep, reach up. And exhale, press the palms together, hands at the heart. Inhale and exhale. 4 more rounds. Inhale, circle sweep, reach. Exhale, flex and fold. Inhaling halfway up. And exhale, fold. Circle sweep, reach and lengthen. And with the exhale, close the pose, hands at the heart. Inhale and exhale. Here's the third. Follow the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold. Circle sweep, reach. And exhale, close the pose. Inhale and exhale. Here's the fourth one. With the inhale, we extend. With the exhale, we fold. Hands at the heart, inhale and exhale. Last one on your own. Pressing the palms together, inhaling and exhaling, and feel the warmth, the shift, the change that you've created. Breath and movement via the neck. Every single emotion that we feel, every physical sensation we feel happening through this intersection of body with mind, we call the neck. Practice a Cobra Pose next. So if you're standing, come down to the mat, onto the belly in the prone position. If you're in the chair, grab onto the sides of the chair. And if you're on the mat, bring the forehead down to the ground. Hands are at the chest, elbows are bent and tucked in tight. With your inhale, lift the chin up, getting a sensation of lengthening in the neck. And with your exhale, return to neutral. Inhaling, bring the shoulder blades together back behind you. And exhale, fold. Do a few more of these on your own. And the next time you come up into the Cobra Pose, we're going to hold the pose. If you're on the chair, shoulder blades together back behind you, chin lifts. If you're on the mat, same thing, shoulder blades together, chin lifts. Breathing in and out. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, release to the seated posture. If you're on the mat, bring the forehead down. Breathing in and out. With your next inhale, if you're on the mat, come all the way up and push all the way back onto the heels. We'll practice a forward fold here. And again, you can practice on the chair or in a modified child's pose, or you can have the legs extended straight out in front of you. With your inhale, circle sweep, reach up. And with your exhale, fold. Breathing in and out. If you're on the chair, the hands can be on the thighs, below the knees, maybe reaching for the shoes. If you're seated with the legs extended, hinge at the hip and reach the feet toward the hands toward the feet. And if you're on the mat, coming into the child pose, the knees can be wide. Hands can be by the side of the body. They can also be extended out long Wherever you are, let's take 3 deep inhales and exhales, enjoying this posture of new beginnings. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. We're going into the twist next. Seated in the chair, decide if you'd like to do open or neutral. If you're seated on the mat, move the flesh away, extend the legs long. So here, if you're on the chair, you can cross the right ankle over the left or the right knee over the left. Same thing on the floor. You also have the option of bringing the right foot down, the left foot stays active. Sitting up as tall as you can. With your inhale, lift the arms. And with your exhale, twist towards the right. Bring the chin toward that right shoulder. Make sure shoulders are soft, tongue is released, jaw separate, upper from lower. And let's release the IT band here, taking the left hand and just sliding it or tapping the outside of that right outer thigh. Let's come back into the hold. Maybe going a little deeper, maybe not. Breath is usually a little constricted here. Maybe feeling that belly coming toward the thigh. Wherever you are, take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, unwind head, shoulders, and low back, extending the right leg if you're on the mat and uncrossing if you're on the chair and the legs are crossed. And decide what you like to do on the opposite side. And we're remembering that we are not symmetric by design or by history, even by dominant side. And let's practice the twist wherever you are. With the inhale, we lift the rib, lengthen, and with the exhale, twist toward the left. Dropping the shoulders, breathing equal parts, inhale, exhale. And let's once again release the left IT band here, either running the hand along the side or maybe some tapping. If you're doing any of that additional release, let's come into a hold and breathe. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, unwind head, shoulders, and back, and extend the left leg long. If you're on the mat, if you're on the chair, you can stay where you are with the knees bent, or you can extend the legs and have the heels on the floor. We're going to extend the exhale now. We'll do this 3 times, and you have the option here of using sound. Remember that sound comes from the center of the neck, from the 5th chakra. So it looks like this. Inhale, circle sweep, reach, and exhale, release. Holding in the fold and breathing. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Take a deep inhale and side out through the mouth. Here's number 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold and release. Breathing. Remembering that anytime we fold the body, we are dropping into the opposite of stress. The body influencing the emotions, influencing the mind. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. With your next inhale, last one, reach. And exhale, release. And hold and breathe in this semi-prone position. Bring the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. And here you have the option of coming down onto your back, of sitting back onto the chair. Just a little release for the hip here, grabbing onto the right knee. The left leg can be bent or extended. Remember that both are correct. But let's make sure that the chin is tucked to the chest here. And let's rotate the right ankle, left and right, right and left. And then come into a hold, bringing that right knee toward the right armpit. Left leg is active if you're on the mat. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release the right foot down if you're in the chair and lengthen the right leg if you're on the mat. Take a deep inhale, sigh it out. And get a sense of the body being a little out of balance here before you go to the opposite side. Bending the left knee, right knee can be bent or extended, grabbing onto the hamstring or the shin, this knee coming toward the left armpit. And breathing, chin stays tucked to chest. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, release. If you're lying on your back, let the feet flop out to the sides. Hands on the earth, palms flipped up in receiving. If you're on the chair, come into a more comfortable seated posture. Maybe widening the knees a little. And once again, flipping the palms upward so that the hands are resting on the back of the quadricep muscle. Letting go of conscious breathing if you haven't already. Get a sense of the body breathing you. Here we are coming into relaxation. Now reestablishing balance of mind. We've done top and bottom and sides of the physical body. We've extended and flexed. We added breath to motion, and now we come into stillness. Using the power of your mind to release. And giving yourself the true gift of sitting in a state of relaxation where there's nothing to do and nowhere to go, no one to disappoint or impress. Just you attending to self. When you find the mind wandering, simply bring it back. Doing a quick scan of the body, using your mind's eye to turn inward and look for any residual sense of clenching or tightening, maybe the toes, the fingers, the jaw, maybe the point in between the brow, maybe the pelvic floor, maybe the mind. With every exhale, we are releasing. Should you find any residual squeezing or tensing or trying to control, we'll let it go with the exhale. Let it ride on the wave of the breath that departs, that cleanses and clears. Take a moment here at the end of practice to think about the positive word of choice in this moment. A positive word unique to you, unique to this moment. And begin repeating it over and over again in the silence of your mind. If you're not able to find a word, use the word peace. P-E-A-C-E, and repeat it over and over again and feel it. Even though you're not speaking, feel it in your throat. Bringing a sense of positive energy to the throat, to the neck. And let this positive feeling emanate and spread throughout the entire body. And then let the word go and notice how you feel in your body when you're focused on positivity using a word. And from here, begin consciously breathing in and out. Notice breathing is the beginning of active movement, conscious movement. And press the palms together in front of your heart, equal pressure, forearms parallel with the earth. Bring the thumbs to the forehead and repeat kind thoughts. Bring the thumbs to the mouth, kind words. And bring the thumbs to the heart, kind intentions. The teacher in me honors and bows to and respects the teacher in each one of you. Namaste.